Crystal of Wisdom presents
Mediocrity achieves more by diligence than talent without diligence.
What a picture, it's marvelous. He's got talent, it's beautiful. It's not a masterpiece yet, but by heaven, this boy will soon be painting real masterpieces. That's how the people of the small town admired the paintings of a little boy named Alden. He was indeed talented beyond his years. He easily painted landscapes and portraits. His strokes lay down easily, and the paintings conveyed all the beauty to the smallest detail. People admired his work, and many believed he was destined for greatness. His father, a prosperous merchant, often boasted of his son's talent and spared no expense in supplying Alden with the finest brushes, canvases, and paints. Next door lived Brant. Brant and Alden were almost the same age as friends. They often spent time together. Brant admired his friend's talent as much as anyone. He wanted to paint as well, but he couldn't. Brant was an ordinary boy with no special talent. His parents, humble farmers. They could not afford to buy Brant the best brushes, canvases, and paints. From an early age, they taught Brant to work hard, and that really set Brant apart from his peers. Brant was known not only for his tireless work ethic and diligence in any endeavor, but also for his unwavering determination. He never abandoned an endeavor without finishing it. If Brant made a decision, he would not rest until he had realized what he had planned. But he couldn't paint like Alden, and there was nothing to paint with. All his father could offer Brant was a sharp folding knife. Brant spent his days helping them in the fields, and in the evenings he used his father's knife to cut sticks. Then he began to carve some figures out of wood. Eventually he got good at it. He carved and carved relentlessly. His hands were covered with calluses, but he never gave up. In his home, he decorated everything he could with wood carvings. Over time, people began to take notice of his work. One summer, the town announced a big art contest to be held at the end of the season. The prize was a scholarship to study with the famous artist Master Theodore, who lived in a distant big city. This announcement caused excitement and anticipation among the people of the town. Brant took the news very seriously and began to prepare. He never backed down when he set his mind to something. Alden, on the other hand, did not pay much attention to the news. His talent was already recognized by everyone in this town. But Alden's father had urged his son to enter the contest, confident that his son's natural talent would secure him the prize. Alden, however, was complacent. He believed that his talent alone was enough and saw no need to practice and improve his skills further. He spent his days lounging by the river, leisurely painting and enjoying the admiration of the townsfolk. Encouraged by the news of the competition, Brant felt a spark of hope. Even though he knew his capabilities, he decided to give it his best effort. Every day after finishing his work, he secluded himself in his small workshop and practiced tirelessly. He studied different techniques, experimented with different styles, and sought feedback from all the people who were willing to give it. When summer came to an end, the day of the contest came. The town square was filled with colorful works of art by different authors, each more mesmerizing than the last. Alden's painting was a breathtaking valley landscape painted with his characteristic grace. The people of the town were awestruck. They shouted praise and predicted his inevitable victory. Brant, meanwhile, presented his work, a wooden figure of a farmer sowing seeds. Although not as impressive as Alden's painting, the figure vividly conveyed perseverance and hope in the embodied image. Every detail of the figure was meticulously crafted. The people of the town, having seen Brant's work, were touched by how much effort, diligence, and heart he'd put into it. Master Theodore, who came to Greenhill to judge the contest, scrutinized each work. He took a long look at Alden's painting, assessing its beauty and technical skill. Then he turned to Brandt's sculpture and ran his fingers over the carved wood, feeling the emotion and hard work that had gone into it. When the time came to announce the winner, the townsfolk held their breath in anticipation. Master Theodore stepped forward and declared Brandt the winner. A wave of surprise swept through the crowd, and Alden's father protested vehemently, claiming that his son's talent was unrivaled. Master Theodore silenced the crowd with a soft but firm voice. "Talent is a gift, but it is diligence that turns it into greatness," he began. "Alden's painting is indeed beautiful, but it lacks the depth of endeavor and perseverance. Brandt's sculpture, on the other hand, speaks to his tremendous effort and perseverance in conveying the emotion and inner state of a man by carving him out of wood. It is a story not only of talent, but also of perseverance and relentless pursuit of excellence. That is why Brandt deserves a scholarship." The townsfolk fell silent, absorbing the wisdom of Master Theodore's words. Alden realized that he had relied too much on his natural abilities and had taken his gift for granted. Brandt, overwhelmed with joy and gratitude, thanked Master Theodore and the townspeople for their support. As Brandt was preparing to leave for Theodore's workshop in the big city, Alden approached him. "Brandt," he said, "I learned a valuable lesson today, and I've been rethinking a lot of things. Won't you let me join you in town? I want to learn what hard work is all about and develop my talent to the best of my ability." Brandt, always kind and generous, agreed. Together they traveled to the city, where they studied under Master Theodore. Alden learned to channel his natural talent through diligent study, while Brandt continued to hone his skills with unwavering determination. In time, they both became renowned artists, each complementing the other's strengths. Years later, they returned to their native Greenhill, but not as rivals, but as friends and equals in skill. They opened a school to teach the town's young residents the importance of hard work and perseverance to achieve greatness, regardless of natural ability. The story of Alden and Brandt spread far and wide, inspiring many to hard work and dedication. A wise saying goes, "Hard work and giftedness. Mediocrity achieves more by diligence than talent without diligence. Fame is bought at the price of labor, and what is easily given is not highly valued," has become the guiding principle of their school. In the end, the town of Greenhill prospered, not only because of its talented residents, but also because they learned the true value of hard work. Alden and Brandt learned the lesson that effort and perseverance can turn even the most ordinary person into an outstanding one. And that lesson became the foundation of their success. Thus, the story of Alden and Brandt teaches us that while talent is a priceless gift, it is the relentless pursuit of excellence through hard work that truly leads to greatness. This lesson, passed down from generation to generation, continues to inspire and guide those who strive to achieve their dreams. Do you think it's possible to succeed effortlessly through talent alone? Is it possible for a person without talent to become successful through hard work alone? Write your opinion in the comments.
If you liked the video, give it a like.